So you currently join me at my home of the race week of BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship Round 3 at Anglesey Circuit. I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. It's shaping up to be an interesting week and weekend, coming off of a really strong couple of rounds, it must be said. I'm looking to just put some more consistency and good points on the board for the championship. I'm here to walk you through my race preparations of how I come fully best prepared for the championship. So I'm going to kickstart with some simulator training here, which I will have a Fiesta mod loaded up with some Fanatec equipment you can see there, a Sparco seat and a track racer wig. That really gives me the one-on-one feedback that I need to be able to transfer it to the real car, which is absolutely incredible. It's going to be an interesting week, it must be said, with a few GCSEs and a nice 6.5 hour journey up there, which is always nice, followed by straight into free practice and qualifying on the Saturday without any Friday testing, so that will be a little bit interesting to get used to. But I can't wait, I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. With my maths GCSE done this morning, it's back to revision ahead of a couple more GCSEs I have this week, and then later on today I'll have a meeting with my sports psychologist where we're going to go through some mental preparation for this weekend, just so I can be on my A game for the races and the qualifying, and then even later on today I'll be heading into the gym. So yeah, see you in a bit. Well, that's my gym session complete. Really positive and feel really, fit and healthy and loosened up before the race weekend. So I think I'm in a really good place there. But today is not done, not quite yet. No rest for the wicked, because I'm on commentary duties tonight for the Phoenix Sim Racing Intercontinental GT Challenge, which is always good fun and love doing it. I love my commentating, and I'm really looking forward to it this evening. So yeah, can't wait. Well, with my history GCSE finished this morning, I've been flat out revising today ahead of my English exam tomorrow before we head on up to Anglesey for round 3 of the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. I'm currently here at the fantastic Sim Motorsport, but I'm very proud to be an ambassador for training for this weekend in the Alfa Romeo Mito, which I have to say is so good in replicating the Fiesta. And yeah, I've got some vital information I can take away from tonight, some good lap times, some positive data. So yeah, let's get to the weekend now. With my energy exam done this morning, I'm currently just packing up the last little bits before we head off to Anglesey. So yeah, I've just got my race boots here, which we're just going to be packing ahead of the race weekend. Next to go in is the helmet, probably one of the most important features of my kit. So that's going to slot in there just like so, with a little cover over the top of it so it doesn't get damaged in travel. And then over here we've got the suit, another really important aspect, which we're going to lay over the top, and that is everything, I believe. So we're going to close the bag up and be on our merry way. So yeah, let's go. So hello everyone, we've just woken up for Saturday of Anglesey for round 3 of the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. I got free practice in the morning and quite a bit to do. Obviously we missed Friday testing yesterday, so I just got a little bit of houseworking, if you will, just to catch up on, just scrutiny on my gear, etc. And then it's qualifying in the afternoon, which hopefully we can get a good spot for tomorrow. But yeah, I'm loving Anglesey. Obviously you can see behind me the view is quite incredible, and it's the same with the circuit, so yeah, can't wait to get there now, get set up and then get straight into the racing. So yeah, let's go. So just completed the briefing here on Saturday of round 3 of the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship at Anglesey. Shaping up to be an interesting day. It's been really heavy rain this morning. The rain's eased off, but obviously it's not dry at the moment, so just debating what tyres and how to drive free practice to get a good gauge for qualifying this afternoon. But really looking forward to it. It's an awesome circuit, and you can never complain when you're racing on a weekend, can you? So yeah, really looking forward to it. So yeah, let's get into it in about an hour. So just wrapped up free practice here at Anglesey for round 3 of the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. Really positive overall. It was raining really heavily before it, but we decided to go on dries because there was a drying line appearing, and it worked really nicely. First few laps it started raining really heavily, so this was working quite a little bit, but we managed to sort that out and went P3, I think it was, a couple of tenths off first. So we're in a really good place for qualifying. Go through some data, look where we can find those 2 tenths, and hopefully be in a really good place for qualifying. So yeah, can't wait.
Mr. Thomas Merritt. Thomas hopping out of the car. Thomas, you bagged yourself pole position. How are you feeling after that one? I'll let you take your stuff off.
Thank you.
Must feel pretty good though. I mean, it was ridiculously close. I think about 1/100th of a second ended up being the gap for pole position, but it went your way.
Yeah, mega. I wasn't actually expecting that. A bit of a difficult qualifying. I missed Friday testing yesterday due to GCSEs, and just trying to get acclimatised with the dry conditions. Obviously we didn't get any this morning, but to come away with a pole, it is absolutely incredible, and it puts us in a great position for tomorrow.
Unbelievable stuff. Well, you'll see him start from pole tomorrow. Missed practice because of GCSEs, but he's on pole. Hand it back to you, Andy.
So hi everyone, we're back to my Airbnb after a mega Saturday here at Anglesey for round 3 of the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. I really have no complaints. Free practice in the morning, first time at Anglesey in the wet, really difficult actually. We went on dries, it was wet in the beginning part, started to rain. We all thought it was a bad decision, but then it dried up, and we set some mega laps, managed to finish P3. Obviously free practice doesn't really mean a lot, but it was good to know that we were definitely up there, and we, after going through a little bit of data, it was very positive. And then qualifying was just incredible. Yeah, I'm almost a little bit lost for words. Pole position, 5,000, so it was really close to my teammate Isaac. Mega job. But yeah, just awesome. It was great to be starting on pole position. We've gained 5 points for the championship in doing so it's bringing the gap between me and first place right down. So now it's on to tomorrow, where hopefully we can definitely pick up some podiums and potentially a first win. So yeah, let's go. So hi everyone, it's Sunday morning. We've just arrived at Anglesey Circuit for race day. 3 races today in very quick succession. First one at 9:10 and we're wrapped up by 2 o'clock. So yeah, very quick today, but yeah, can't wait to get into it. Obviously starting from a great position in pole position. Car's had a few adjustments overnight, so can't wait to just get into it really. Get everything up to temperature on the formation lap and then get going in the races, hopefully to bring home some decent points, and potentially a podium or a win, which would be absolutely incredible. But yeah, we'll wait and see what happens, but until then, yeah, here doing data currently, just going through yesterday to see where, even though I did get pole, I can improve a little bit and making sure the car's okay. So yeah, let's go.
Thomas, I've spoken to you so much this weekend, mate. You must be getting a bit sick of me. Well done so far. Of course, pole, race number 1 win. You're starting on pole again for this one, same again?
Hopefully, that's the plan. It's going to be an interesting start. Obviously, there's a bit of oil being laid down from this previous race, so we'll see how we fare. We'll scout out on the outlap, but ultimately, I think we're in a really good position, and really just the same again. Nice defensive driving, and hopefully bring home another win.
Is there a particular driver that you're watching for in the mirrors that you think could come through, or is it fair game for everyone? You just keep on your lines, you keep doing what you're doing?
I think it's going to be a little bit interesting. Obviously, my teammate next to me, fantastic driver Archie, he's going to be fired up, and he's always a rapid driver. So I think he's potentially one to watch. A few people making the decision to go on slightly scrub tyres. We're on new, so hopefully we're in a great position, and we can sort of gap the pack and then have our own battle of on our own.
Cool, so maybe a bit of working together to begin with, and then gloves off for the end.
Hopefully that's the plan.
Awesome, well best of luck, mate. Hopefully I'll chat with you again in a few moments' time.
Brilliant.
Cheers, mate, thank you very much.
Tom Merritt, though, rounds the hairpin for the final time, and he has been the form man here at Anglesey. Thomas Merritt came in here second in the championship. He took the championship lead earlier on in the day. He will now further extend that with a third win in here this weekend, a fourth in a row. Tom Merritt exits the final corner, sees the checkered flag, and wins the third race of the weekend here at Anglesey.
Here we are then down in Parc Ferme. This is the man of the hour though in BRSCC. Fiesta Juniors gets a huge round of applause from the crowds down here. Thomas Merritt, the number 12, with an absolutely perfect weekend. I mean, we've already spoken enough so far this weekend, haven't we, Thomas? We were saying we were getting a bit sick of each other. Once again, another race win, and another pretty comfortable race win at that as well. Impressive stuff.
Yeah, it was a really nice race actually, nice and comfortable. My teammate went for me into the hairpin on lap 1, managed to cover it off around the outside and didn't look back from there really. Just banging in nice consistent laps and managed to bring home the third win of the weekend, which is, yeah, really, really positive and puts us in a good place for the championship.
Amazing, mate. Obviously a perfect weekend, pole, 3 race wins. Of course, in that second race, before the race when I spoke to you, you said you guys want to work together and press on. Clearly that didn't carry on into race 3 though. He was straight up your inside.
Well, race 3 is always kicks off a little bit, sure. And it was elbows out there. The racing behind when I was watching in my mirrors was quite chaotic, but yeah, just brilliant to bring home the win and get that nice gap. So yeah, perfect weekend, really can't complain.
Impressive, mate. So quick enough to head out there into the front, win the race, but still has enough time to watch the battling in behind in his mirrors. Impressive stuff, Thomas. Well done.
Brilliant, thank you.
Cheers. Thank you very much, mate. There we go then. Your winner, well, in all 3 races in the Fiesta Juniors this weekend.
So hi everyone, it's the Monday morning after Anglesey for round 3 of the championship. Very, very tired, I must say, but what an awesome weekend. I've just got back from a science exam afterwards, which wasn't too pleasant, but we made our way through it at 9 o'clock. But yeah, words can't describe how happy I am with this weekend. It's just been absolutely incredible. You know, pole position. We didn't have Friday testing due to GCSEs, and then coming away with a pole position and 3 wins with a fastest lap as well. We couldn't ask for anything more. It's put us in a great position for the championship, and I think from now on it's just about consistency and just getting those top 5, top 3s every race to secure and bag those points. But yeah, Anglesey, what a circuit, what a venue, absolutely awesome. Thank you to Race Car Consultants for providing such a wonderful car all weekend. It was mega to drive and just awesome, to be honest with you, quite frank. And yeah, I want to thank all my sponsors: Integral, Fast Warm, the event safety company, Kent's Ferry Sussex Air Ambulance, FF Course, and Sim Motorsport, all of which really, really helped me, and I wouldn't be here without them. But yeah, now we look forward to Snetterton, which hopefully should be a really, really positive event. We've been there before and got good results. So yeah, on to Snetterton now.